Welcome everyone. In this video, I want to show you how to play Incursion or Alva. And the first segment is going to be me talking about the league, how to do it. The second segment, I'm going to be running 3 maps, and then I will skip forward and show you results of 51 maps in total. Because I do Alva in fragments of 3, like 3 fragments with 4 incursions. In total, you need odd number, which in this case is at least in this case, I need number which is 51. So how do I do it? Basically, when it comes to Alva, there is not much you need. You need this node to have 4 incursions. I tried 3 with a scarab, which I thought it's gonna be great, but actually quite a lot of earnings comes from the last incursion, like the base incursion. So instead, I went for 4, and it seems to have roughly the same rewards while being fast. Then I went for contested deployment or development, which allows me to upgrade like tier 2 room to tier 3 if I get like for favorable outcome. There are 2 rooms which I'm searching for, so being able to upgrade them to higher levels is beneficial if I see them. Then resource reallocation, one of the less understood passives. Obviously, many people understand that you have 40% chance to get 2 tiers instead of 1. However, there is not a clear way how to do it. And I'm going to talk about it very soon. So, besides that, I've taken a bunch of random stuff, and it seems that it really doesn't really matter. Pretty much all my earnings come only from the Alva temples. I went for a bit of speed with these Nico nodes and Shrine nodes. I've also disabled most leagues. It feels like nothing I do doesn't matter because Alva is so impactful that it matters a lot. So I went for a bit of speed and a bit of other stuff. So yeah, that's it. When it comes to my character, this is how much I played. Under 4 days, and do DMP. And my build is pretty basic, like not like very powerful stuff. The thing that I've just right now bought is Mage Block, which increased my movement speed from occasional, I think it was 68, to permanent 128. So that's a big upgrade. It's gonna allow me to run maps faster. When it comes to the speed, I'm able to do the maps between 2 minutes to 3 minutes. The last one was under 2 minutes without Mage Block. And if you also add in some time spent in hideout, you can expect between 2 to 3 minutes on average. I would be conservative and say 3 minutes. So now the question is how you do it. Let me just show you temple and give you an example. So first of all, if you start a temple, there can be some rooms which are not adjusted. You want to adjust them. And in each room, there is at least 1, maybe 2 the correction things. And every time you find alva, it can be any room here. So you want to be at least 1 close to the thing, so that if it drops corruption chamber, for example, I will be able to go there. The reason why this is important early is because we are using scarabs, which allow us to drop finalized temple, which the tiers are randomized, meaning that we get potential tier 3, which is a lot of money. So connect everything, that's the first thing. Now, when do you want to upgrade, when do you want to switch the architect and stuff like that. So if it's tier 0, it doesn't matter what you choose. Just look if there is something good or not and you take it. The good thing is corruption chamber and anything of the higher tier, game cutter's workshop and everything of the higher tier. And also the thing that upgrades nearby rooms. So are the free desired rooms, and you always want to choose them. The best one of them is corruption chamber. So that are the basics. So tier 0 doesn't matter too much. You just to choose the best outcome. When it's tier 2, it also doesn't matter because tier 2 will always be upgraded to tier 3. So it doesn't matter if you switch or if you upgrade. The only thing that matters are tier 1s. Because if you switch, you get tier 2, which allows you, if you get here Chamber of Corruption, to then change it and immediately get tier 3. which is something that a lot of people think that is great. I have not been running this strategy. I've been trying different strategy because the different strategy allows me to get to go through more room types faster. And with the scarab, it allows me to get more of the desired rooms. So basically, you have tier 1, and if you upgrade, what can happen is that you get tier 3, which means that you cannot get any of the two things that was here before. If you switch, you only remove one thing. So that's why you want to upgrade to tier 3, because you remove two potential rooms instead of one. That is the downside, that you might end up with tier 1, but the corruption chamber that is spawned is randomized. So even though that you prepare this room to tier 2 and you hope for it to land here, the chance for it to land right here is pretty slim, because it can land everywhere, including the room that is not even like discovered yet. So yeah, the thing that I've been doing and seems to be working is just to upgrade. Whenever it's tier 1, upgrade it. Unless there is something that I want, then I switch it. So yeah, that's how I do it. Now I will do the three maps and show you how I do it. I will also talk a bit about it, but then I will fast forward and show you the results. Quite often you want to wait. In this case, I actually don't need to connect everything, because the rooms that I want are here. Actually, I might want to connect here, because there is slim chance that it might be useful, but you don't want to waste time if it's not beneficial. That's what I'm like meaning. Because if you are able to complete map within 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes, that is, oh my god, that's quite a lot of money that you are either losing or gaining, depending on how you decide. So this is done. Whenever you need to look for the green stuff to upgrade the room next to it, it takes more time. Okay, so here, explosive. Okay, not great. Not great, because I'm gonna be able to connect it to anything. I will look what I need actually right now. I might need more, or actually I only need one. So the only thing I need here is to go to this room and get this. I will have connection. It's not great connection, but it's better than nothing. And there is slim chance that it might be also useful. And you can see I'm already at 2 minutes, and I'm not even like finished with the map. It's not nearly close, because I need to do some setup. Okay. Here I need to do connection. That's definitely the thing that I want, and I am gonna look for two connections. And this is tier 1, which is terrible, so I'm gonna just upgrade it and hope that it gets double upgraded. And therefore I remove two potential room types from the um, Incursion setup. But in this case, it actually doesn't matter, at least not this thing. But what matters, it's already discovered. If you eliminate the map, you have higher chance. I didn't get it yet. You have higher chance to upgrade the room that you want, because there is less rooms to choose from. And as I said, it seems to be random. So it's beneficial to eliminate the rooms you don't want. Since I've done everything, and one more incursion. This is actually quite long map. And I have resistances, nice. If I upgrade it, is 40% chance to upgrade to maximum. So I have right now just 40% chance to get a lot of money. And I'm also gonna be gaining chances every single map, also the spam. So that's it. This was longer. In this case, I got the gem chamber. When I'm gonna be running the rest of the maps, I'm not gonna look at those temples. I'm just gonna spam them as fast as possible to be efficient with my time. Next map should be definitely faster, so I will not need to connect anything. So I will just go in, kill, and go back. You can potentially just close the room if you find the things that reduce your time, but since I have minions, it usually kills stuff, so it's not really easy. But if you do that, the rooms that was there at the time will still be in part of the rotation. So if you are still searching for the room, it's not beneficial to not run it. It's beneficial to eliminate the rooms, or at least there are one room. To upgrade one room, but you eliminate the other room. Sorry for the lags. I'm going to switch that after, or like fix that after. I don't need anything here. Here, okay, take this. Going for potential double upgrade to eliminate the room from the potential selection. Okay. And here is another one. Adjusted upgrade. This is amazing. We definitely want that. And now is the question. Do you want to go for do you want to also upgrade the gems or not? If you don't, you have higher chance, in this case at least, that the Lotus of Corruption will be upgraded. But if you do, you have higher chance to have the gems as well. In this case, I'm just gonna leave. But it might also be potentially beneficial to do the other thing instead. Okay, doesn't matter here. I just go for the. Oh my god, sorry for the lags. I'm recording and I'm having two open games and only 16 gigabytes of RAM. My CPU is not great. I check if I need anything. I don't need anything. I just leave. And this is gonna be my reward. I have got gems again. No, I didn't get gems before. Okay, I have gems this time. And yeah, I already have Lotus of Corruption. So no matter what happens, I will definitely get the Lotus of Corruption after this map. But I still have chance to get it again, or get gems, or both. If I'm lucky, with a scarab. Again, we want to run as fast as possible. Okay, doesn't matter here. Doesn't matter here. Sometimes I guess click off so it doesn't open. And this happens a lot to me. Another alva here. I just go for upgrade. Doesn't matter at this point. Okay, it's done. And see, I'm having pretty good tempo currently. It can be done quite quickly if you get used to the stuff. The speed of how you do the map can differ significantly. And you can see this is sub 2 minute map. It's done. 2:30 map done. If every map would be like this. In this case, I got both of the corruption chambers, and I got this chamber as well. So this is like 3 divines, 3 divines. No, it's not 3 divines. This is another 3 divines. So like 6 divines worth of profit. It's quite lucky. I get on average one. I mean, once the 3 divines per rotation. But yeah. Okay, I will now skip forward and you will see the results of the 51 maps. So here I am again with results. You can see my real timer here. and this has been like almost, well, slightly below 2.5 hours. If I calculate it into minutes, it's 2.5 times 60, that's 150 minutes. And there was 50 maps, 51 maps actually, so divided by 51. Um, wait, yeah, it's slightly under 3 minutes. This is without sorting and without trading, so roughly around 3 minutes is my time per map. And those are my results. I got bunch of temples and I got some invitations and some random loot. So let's start first with the random loot. I got divine from the alva itself. I found on the map the reflecting mist. This seems pretty decent. Not sure exactly about the price, but it was decent. I got two invitations, which each of them is 75 kills. So this is like one divine. This might be one divine, so maybe like three divines. Like drops on top of the temples, so not really something that changes a lot. And now we will do the sorting. So actually, let me just sort it and then I will go back to you. So I have sorted everything. You can see that most of the stuff are things that are just useless. However, this is to be expected because most of them are from the scarabs that I used, which often give me nothing. However, you can see that quite decent of the amount of time I had good stuff to start this to free stuff here. I have Dorian's Institute here, which I think in bulk will be sold for 100 chaos. So yeah, that's pretty good. And we have here some lots of corruptions, which I've in the past in like pretty big bulk, like 30 or something, sold for three divines each. So that's also pretty good. And then we have here combinations which are potentially worth slightly more. But even if we use more conservative prices, I think that the reward would be pretty good. You can also calculate the profit kind of to how you view it. However, let's just calculate first the amount of items we have. So we have four of these times three. That is 12. Yes, 12 of these things. So that's let's say let's go with a POB. Let's go with the trade prices. So if it's 80 kills, that is 80 times 12. Let's just do this and maybe then you can apply some premium to that if you want to. So that's 960 kills. And this is 320 kills, let's say. That's the biggest amount. So, and how much is it? This is 3 times 5. So that is 15. So that is 15 times 330, let's say. That's 4,950, and the previous I think was 900 something. Let's say plus 920. So that's the amount of chaos we achieved. We also have slightly more here. This is 4 times 350. So let's just do plus 1,400. And this alone is 7,270 chaos. Uh, yeah. When it comes to the cost per map, we paid around 20 kills per map. We paid for the scraps. It's between 8 to 14 kills. I've paid 8 this time, but sometimes I paid 12, which is more often. And I also paid for the maps. I have this huge stash of maps which I'm using, and each of them is 8 kills. So that is 20 kills per map. So that is times 5 is 100, and times 10 is 1,000 kills. Okay, that's actually quite low. 1,000 kills? Is that real? 20 times 5 is 100. Yeah, that's real. So our pure profit without adding this stuff or applying any premium is 6,270 chaos. We need to look at divine price, which seems to be, let's actually look into the marketplace. That should be more correct. Okay, let's say 150 chaos. Is it how much for one? Yeah, 150 chaos, let's say. So 6,270 divided by 150. That's 41 divines, and this is over 2.5 hours. So let's say divided by 2.5. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay, let me go back a bit. So 41.8 divided by 2.5. That is 16.7 divines per hour using this kind of conservative prices. Where was it? About 50 something. Yes, that's it. So this is 16 events per hour using kind of conservative pricing. This was with Mage Bar, which just kind of increased my speed. This is on 128 movement speed with shield charge, and I have decent amount of knowledge. However, if you get more bulk, you can sell it for more. Like if divine is 150, and this is like 300, and I sold it once for 3 divines instead of 2 divines, you can definitely expect some premium. So if we expect premium of 30%, we are on 20, or like around 20 divines per hour. So yeah, 20 divines per hour with alva is possible, and it's very real, and I just showed you that. Also, we can learn here are the statistics. How much temples, or like how much of these expensive rooms can you expect? So I've run, how much is it? 51 maps. So that's 51 divided by 3 actually. So that's 17 total alvas. And over them I got 9, 12, 15. So almost every map I got locus of corruption, and then I also got some lots of corruptions which did these things. So in total, it seems that on every alva rotation, I get on average one lotus of corruption, either with or without the Dorianis Institute, usually without. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Mm, yes, that's pretty good. So that's everything about this video. I think that I provided a lot of data and a lot of insight how to do it. And those are kind of the profits you can expect. You can see the amount of the rooms I can get. You could see the time it can be like reasonably achieved. You could see the current prices. So if you are thinking about Alva, I think that this is the best video to kind of think about it and uh, learn it. And yeah, those are the results. You can expect something similar, like 17 Alvas, like one after another. That's pretty decent sample size. And also I was doing alva even before this video, and it seems that roughly I get on average one lotus of corruption per alva rotation, which are 4 maps, which are 4 alva temples, one of which is the final temple, and 3 of which are the scarab drop temples. So there we go. Results over 16 divines per hour, closer to 20 with decently powerful and fast build. Nothing crazy. Without Mage Blood, this build was maybe like 30 divines. With the Mage Blood currently, it's maybe 120. So, yeah, and even with weaker character, you can maybe do the map in 5 minutes instead of 3, maybe 6 minutes. So even if it's like double the like speed, you are still looking like if you are doing that like twice as slow, you are still looking on like over 8 divines per hour, maybe closer to 10, even with slow character. So yeah, this strategy is pretty good. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.